Hey friends, welcome back to Java with Jeff. I've got my beverage with me today and my Bible is on my computer, and I want to talk to you. Israel has been in the news, and I want to give you a prayer for Israel. I want you to pray this prayer. Just like the pilgrims of ancient times, the Jews would have prayed this prayer for themselves, for the Jewish people. So there's a section of the Psalms called the Psalms of Ascent. It starts in Psalm 122 and goes for a few psalms, and it's the Psalms of Ascent as the pilgrims were going up the southern steps of the temple, up to the temple to offer sacrifices. They would have prayed these prayers, the Psalms of Ascent, ascending to the holy place, the temple, to worship God, to offer sacrifices to Him. And in Psalm 124, one of those Psalms of Ascent, here's what it says, and I want you to think about this psalm in light of current events happening in Israel for the Jewish people. Here's what they would have said going up those stairs to offer sacrifices, and I think they are crying out with a psalm like this even today. So it's a prayer for us, for Israel. Psalm 124, if the Lord had not been on our side, let Israel say, if the Lord had not been on our side when people attacked us, they would have swallowed us alive. When their anger flared against us, the flood would have engulfed us. The torment would have swept over us. The raging waters would have swept us away. Praise be to the Lord, who has not let us be torn by their teeth. We have escaped like a bird from the fowl's snare. The snare has been broken, and we have escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And I just think about Israel today and what they're going through, and my heart breaks for the Jewish people and all that's happened in the last 19 days. And I think that they're crying out to their maker, God Almighty, and saying, save us, just like He did back then, as they're reflecting on being in captivity and escaping that and escaping their enemies. And just like today, they're escaping the enemy of Hamas, a terrorist organization that's barbaric. And I want to pray that Israel would be at peace and be saved from the snare of its enemies today. Would you join me in praying for Israel and letting the world know that we're standing and supporting Israel? I hope that's helpful for you and gives you a practical guide. But look at the Psalms of Ascent and pray those prayers for Israel today. We'll talk to you soon.